Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, I'm in the middle of this Psychedelic 60s build being hosted by Dan the Man over at the 60s Rule channel, and I'm just having fun with it, as you can see. And the last few days I've been experimenting with these glow-in-the-dark acrylics, and as you can see, we are going for some car art style stuff on the 62 Pontiac Catalina. That's right, 62 Pontiac Catalina Custom. And you might say, Robbie, you was going to do the 65 Chevelle wagon. And that's right, I was going to do the 65 Chevelle wagon, but I ran into some defects in the body that I hadn't noticed in the first place. So when I started working on the car, I was trying to correct some stuff, and I was just like, you know what, right now is not the time for this, so let me get a hold of Dan and see if it's okay to switch kits. So of course Dan was gracious and he says, yeah, why not? So I showed him that this kit was unstarted, and he said it'll be a pretty good choice. So this is what I've decided to do with it. Now, when I think psychedelic, I think stuff like stars and paisley and groovy looking, trippy lines and mushrooms and stuff. And we got a little bit of everything on here so far. I am not done. I'm taking this a little bit further. And it is going to look trippy. I mean, it's going to be car art, and it's not going to be to everybody's taste, but it will suit the build. So let me show you what I've gotten done so far. So starting with the roof, we've got the sun there on top, and it's been done in all those glow-in-the-dark colors, and it is so bright that the camera does not want to focus. So everything on there is glow-in-the-dark. Hold on a second here. Let's see if this helps. That does not help. Okay, sorry for the flickering. It is very bright in person, maybe not so much on camera. So we have the sun up here, and my youngest daughter, she's 15. She used to do a lot of model building, but she is an artist and a painter, and I asked her input on this, and she helped me detail the sun a little bit more. It is a mask, a stencil, if you will, and I had to tape it down, and I airbrushed the sun, and it wasn't so detailed when I first did it. So she went in there and she detailed it up a little bit. The stars, again, that is also a stencil, and that is done with the glow-in-the-dark blue. And let me put the hood on, and I'll show you what I've got going on here. These are stencils as well. Oh, fumble fingers, fumbalaya. Alright, so that's what I have so far. And like I said, I will be taking this a little bit further. It'll have a little bit more psychedelic trippiness to it when I'm done. She painted some mushrooms on the C-pillars. They glow in the dark as well. So, yeah, She made a little bit of a wash back here, so she outlined the stars and everything, and then the trunk line, so when the lights are off, this actually glows back here. Looks pretty neat. So you probably saw my picture yesterday in the community post about, looking like some nuclear testing going on. But this paint, I don't know. It was just something I wanted to try anyway. And we were messing with the spoons, and we painted this, no primer, just on clean spoons. And this is the red, the green. My daughter mixed up the purple with the red and the blue, and that's what she came out with. And that glows as well. I haven't used purple yet because we haven't mixed any up. But then when I thinned it down and I airbrushed it, it looked much, much better. And these were done on spoons with flat white, not primer, but flat white paint. And they're kind of semi-gloss if you look on their own, which is pretty cool. So that's what I did. I shot this with flat white and went to town. And in some respects, I wish I would have used a different base color, but yeah, it is what it is at this point. We're going to try to touch as much white as we possibly can, leaving as little white as possible once we are done with this. So I've got the chassis painted. Well, I should say the floor pans and stuff. Flat black. I still have to do the frame and all those parts. I do have the engine block and the heads and transmission, oil pan and intake painted. And my compressor just sprung a leak or something. I don't know. But yeah, so this is the intake for that Pontiac. And did I put that on backwards? I don't know. I'm going to have to look at that. But does that look like it's... Maybe not. No, because the engine's going to actually sit canted like that. So the carburetors have to be level. So yeah, this is that Pontiac engine. Now I've built... now this is gloss turquoise, so it's not exactly a Pontiac color, but it's very close. Not that I really care. We're not going for like showroom accuracy here. So I built the Pontiac, the 62 Pontiac Catalina before. You may have seen it if you go back in way back Wednesday episodes. You'll see the one that I did, and it was more like a metallic gold color, and it came out pretty good. And one of our cats ruined it. I used it as a scratching post, and it has all these fine scratches in it. Still looks decent, but when you look at it closely, you can see all the scratches in the paint. Don't know what possessed her to start using it as a scratching post, but I was not pleased with that. But it is what it is. Maybe one day I'll take it apart, strip it, and repaint it. But you know, the seats on this, they have the tuck and roll, or the diamond tuck on them, and we're going to do something with these as well. The door panels are the same, so we're going to do something again to bring that out. And painted the center section gloss red. I don't know, I'm just playing, I'm having fun, you know. It's nothing nothing serious. I want to have fun with this. It is a psychedelic 60s build, and I want it to be psychedelic. I will spray this out in 2K, so it will be clear coated and shiny when I'm done. And yeah, we'll see where else I can go with it. So I want you to focus your eyes on the back wall there. I'm going to try something new. Okay. So YouTube has been having a lot of problems lately. I'm close to 1,000, but not quite. And I seem to get really close, and then all of a sudden I seem to start slipping away from it. So that has been explained a couple of different times. Lucas C. Posted something in the Unified Scale Automotive Content Creators Facebook group that BG had found, and watched that video, and it explains it pretty good. But I've also seen other people talk about it lately. Subs coming and going, and video views up and down. And I noticed the same thing with my videos since probably Thanksgiving or so. My views, now that may just be my videos suck, I don't know, but I have noticed that my views have tremendously dropped. And one indication of that was my shorts, where I had 19 and 1,800 views on a couple shorts, and then the next one was struggled to get to 200. So yeah, I mean, it's a glitch in the system, and you got to work through it. I mean, I'm trying to get to 1,000. I have the watch hours, but I don't have the subs just yet, and I know they'll come. I think I'm 14 or 15 away from 1,000, and when we get there, you see what I'm going to do. I've talked about it for quite a long time. I think I said at 750, when we get to 1,000, we're going to do another one, and we're going to try to include everybody. So I have something on my brain that we're going to do, but what we're going to do is we're going to try to filter out some of the bots and some of the people that just sub you to participate in that. So we're not gonna title any videos. for that, you will have to watch the videos to find out when the announcement is and how to enter. So that's the thing, you know. My Hot Wheels videos never get very many views. I could stuff one in a Hot Wheels video. Who knows? But anyway, this is what we're going to be doing very shortly here. I'm sorry for you guys, but you're going to have to watch the videos all the way through because you never know when it's going to happen. It's a sneaky way of doing it, but it has to, because we've had a lot of problems with bots and people subbing just to you know, get free stuff, and we can't keep having that, right? We want the people that are loyal to the channel, the people that always watch, and the people that are always commenting, and the people that are always in support of the channel to actually have a legitimate shot. So when you get inundated with bots and people that don't truly belong here, they're only here to get stuff, it's not really what we want, right? So keep a lookout for that, and I'm going to keep updating on this. I haven't done much to the Mad Gassers build. You guys know I'm doing the Mobius Gasser kit, the 65 Chevy 2. The only thing that I've done is I've gotten the engine this far on it. That's it. That's all I've done on it, because I've been working on this build here, messing around with all this paint. So y'all want to see this stuff glow? I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm going to have to darken the room. So if you want to see this glow, stick around. Alright, so here it is glowing in the dark. The longer it's exposed to light, the better it glows. And it's not pitch black in this room, but it is dark, so it's not looking too bad. The stencils are even glowing, and the spoons. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see if those mushrooms are glowing. Oh yeah, look at the mushrooms glow on the side. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm back. So as you can see, it does glow. It'll be pretty cool when it's done. It needs to be exposed to light for a little while, and the more light it gets and the deeper the color, the better it glows. So we're going to work on this a little bit, and by the time we are done, it should be really, really glowy. You know what I mean? Alright guys, I think that's all I got for this video, but like I said, stay tuned, follow my updates, follow the videos, and when we get to 1,000, we're doing that. I will make an announcement after we get to 1,000 what exactly we are doing, what exactly you'll be gifted. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Happy modeling.